Welcome to Basket Case Builds. Today we're going to be spray painting a dash assembly and center console out of a Toyota Celica. This is all plastic. I've never tried this before. Custom spray mods. Look them up. This is where I learnt what I'm going to attempt today. Two dash panels, 95 Celica Toyota. They have been sprayed at one stage in their life and they're starting to look a bit ragged. I'd never attempted spraying any plastic panels before until today. I did the right one in the last few hours. I got on YouTube, looked it up last night, custom spray mods. A guy in Sydney, Australia. He ran through on how to do this sort of thing just with spray cans, rattle cans, whatever you want to call them. For a reasonably priced. Got all my bits and pieces just from my local super cheap auto place. The two panels go together. I'm going to show you how I did it on this one now. We'll get into it. Just sort of quickly run through what I used and what Dave used from Custom Spray Mods. We need wax and grease remover, acrylic clear coat. That's a custom base coat. They mix it for you. Plastic primer filler, and don't shudder everyone, but yes, I did use a little bit of paint stripper on the plastic. It didn't affect it at all. Also 800 paper, wet and dry, Scotch-Brite pad. It's not the grey one, he recommends the grey one. I've only got red, and just a basic black that you use for a guide coat. Okay, I've got most of this paint off. I'm not concerned about the back, obviously, or below. You don't see anything from there down. I found the easiest way to use a Scotch-Brite pad and paint stripper as you go, followed by a wiping of wax and grease remover. So we're nearly ready. So give us a good wipe down and find any other little bits of paint to give it a scratch down with another piece of red Scotch-Brite I got. Wax and grease again, and into it. Righto, a different clean piece of red Scotch-Brite and some wax and grease removal. The idea of the Scotch-Brite is to rough up the surface, give it a texture for the paint plastic primer filler to stick to. Okay, we're going to be using our plastic primer filler in one, and been shaking it for a good couple of minutes, and we'll get into it. Alright, we've had our 3 coats. I just wanted to show you something in regards to these spray cans. I noticed that the paint, the excess spray can build up in here into a small pool, and then it can drip out if you've got the can up like this. And that's what's actually happened in my case. It's no big concern because we have to 800 wet and dry this anyway, but I'll bring it up a bit closer. My hand's under here without touching the front. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, there's right about there, just beside my finger, there's a dark looking dot. That is a dollop of paint from that area being pooling with a little bit of paint. So it's one for the memory bank. Bit of a guide coat there, just to help me with wet and drying. Okay, we have our wet and dry 800 guide coat on. Let's go. Alright, we've got our panel scratched down with 800. Guide coat is now gone, the majority of it. There's a little bit here and there, but take it any further you end up going through into the beyond the primer, which has happened just on this corner here on the edge. I don't consider it a massive drama. We'll find out, I guess, in future. Next stage, base coat. Alright, we've done. All coats are applied, base coat and clear to both. Turned out pretty good. It's probably not something you get from a shop, from a tradesman, but anyway, I was pretty happy just not to have runs in it. We'll reassemble it and we'll go and reinstall it in the vehicle.